I did not see that last time. Probably because I didn't do this in the night, because I'm not an idiot. I've also realised I'm going back through the freaking jungle at night again, by the way. God, man, the game changes drastically when it hits nighttime. Like, bro, even the game knows, bro. The game is auto-saving. It knows I'm gonna get done over. Alright. We're approaching the radioactive hills. Why are we not on there? Oh, get me up on there. Oh my god, that thing is massive. Peace in mind. You know, like, sometimes you just have to, like, take a break. But not today, bro, because we are back here in our simulation factories and that. We're back here, bro. You know what it is. Come on, bro. This is what I do. This is the only thing I do now, it seems. This is the only interest I have right now. Till someone says otherwise, this is what we doing. But we're here back again, bro. Sequels and that. So we are back here in Satisfactory, back again. Direct sequel and to the last episode. And what did we do last episode? Oh, yeah, bro. We took advantage of oil opportunities and upgrades, and obviously in the top right hand corner of my screen, bro, we gotta do some upgrades. Now I know what you're thinking. I seem to be in a different position than I was before, and funny enough, I am in a completely different location with a purple thing just conveniently here with no threats involved. There are no enemies here. So I guess I'll just go ahead and grab this, and then I can analyze this, because I left the other one in the other thing next to where the oil is. But we are actually on top of the R. We're very high up. And for those of you who are wondering how I even got up here, I've somehow noticed, and I've noticed this for quite a while, but I believe this is like the only opportunity in which I was actually able to exploit it, essentially. Basically, the parachute is just better, because I can use the updraft of the parachute to pretty much go vertical if there's like a ramp. So basically, if I jump, I could probably send myself by gliding and then, like, literally brushing myself across the side of the terrain. Like, if I go here, if I can, like, try and replicate it. So I'm on the arch. We don't want to go down there. But basically, I want to see if I can, like, pretty much just use the shift. Look, I can just, like, on the side. Now, it has to be a side that has some kind of greenery. Now, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but I can pretty much wait till I get a little bit low and then just, like, go in and just try and, like, just use the updraft and just shift my way upwards, because I can do that. I'm literally a god at this point. Who's gonna stop me? Who's doing that? This is the only time where we will see beauty, because it's all gonna go downhill from here when we enter the dark places of hell over there, the arid bits over there, that down there, and God knows what's beyond the ocean there. Assuming there is anything beyond, we might end up just dying straight there. So obviously in the end of the last episode, we did a few upgrades, and we had pretty much anticipated the idea that we could potentially create better, if not the best weapons possible, because obviously in the last episode there was quite a little bit of combat. We need better weapons, and I thought I had done a madness with the ability to have so much black powder, yet if I go to the freaking codex, if I type in smokeless powder, it takes that. It takes the residue from the oil, from our oil stuff, which is literally on the other side of the world. And you mean to tell me we gotta lug all that back? We gotta somehow transport this all the way down here to then have it transported. Like, we gotta get oil back. Now, obviously, we've researched the canisters, which we use the plastic to make the canisters, and then we can, you know, ship them back and forth. But obviously, we need to try and actually have a route planned out. So I'm probably going to end up having to just take some time to deforestate a pathway so I can have a pathway. And maybe I might actually might have to set up another truck station. But we need the residue, which is also kind of annoying, because I've used all of the residue to then be turned into fuel for more power, which doesn't seem much of a problem, but I feel like I'm gonna have to still make more machines, and that's potentially the idea. But before we go anywhere, let us just do some odd errands first. Power slugs, bro. Purple slug. Are you gonna chat to me, bro? The slug's same as the other ones. Make power sources and that. Yeah, she gonna chat? What's she chatting?
Research completed. Purple power slugs seem to be near the end of their life cycle and have a significant amount of potential energy stored.
Alright.
It is a good thing fix it does not waste. Purple power slugs can now be processed into power shards.
Alright, I can now make a power shard using power shards. Why the hell that is? Time crystal? What? There's still a few upgrades, but the sulfur is kind of like the main thing we need. We're gonna need turbo fuel, and this will give us options. But so we're gonna need fuel, compacted coal, which I have, and we have the hard drive ready. So in all fairness, my inventory is full once again, and I believe that this is also full. I'm just shoving random stuff here now. Right, store all. We're going to be needing the plastic. And you know what, fam? Let's see how much we can take. Because I feel like I might actually lose quite a lot of inventory space. Right, let's do this. Industrial manufacturing, which I think is the thing we're after here. Send. Right, send it. I don't know what I've unlocked with this.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames. But most importantly, the 2 new project parts.
2 new project parts.
The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of Project Assembly.
Okay.
You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Future's starting to look bright. Oh, bro, man, the brightness is going to dim so fast when I figure out what I'm actually supposed to be doing here. A manufacturer? 3 or 4 parts. Build your first manufacturer. I'm only building this here just so I can see roughly as to what I need. Oh, I'm gonna need the smart plating again. Okay. Diff control unit. I need to make computers, whatever freaking heavy modular frames, computers and those chips. Jesus Christ, bro. This is the jump. Oh my god. There's a reason why I'm only supposed to make 100 of these instead of 1,000, because Jesus Christ. Why did I think that would take Catarium? It doesn't even take Catarium, but it takes plastic, copper. Oh, bro, man, I think I'm going to have to, like, redo my entire whole factory again, trying to figure out... Because I need to make circuit boards, which is that on plastic, and then copper and more plastic, and then... Hey, bro, man, Hey, listen, bro, considering I'm not doing anything else on this channel, I think we've got plenty of time to try and figure out what we're doing. Said it's not too overwhelming, I am overwhelmed. Oh, wrong button. But luckily, with the power of updraft, I can just glide my freaking parachute over ledges. Let's head back to our oil. We want to see if there are any resources, like any resource nodes that are near there that we could potentially use to try and make the advanced weapons. Although, is weaponry really what we need? I'm actually trying to, like, justify everything I'm doing right now. I'm trying to think how it can be done in a way of which will also be entertaining, but I do want to see if I can try and get somewhere. Like last episode, I just had fun just roaming around and just, watching as things are being made before my eyes. But now I've reached a point where I now actually need to make things. I've also realized I'm going back through the freaking jungle at night again, by the way. I swear like last episode we saw some radioactive insects that are gonna eat my ass. And I'm going back at night. I said never again, bro. Why am I going into the jungle at night? Why? God, man, the game changes drastically when it hits nighttime. That, bro, even the game knows, bro. The game is auto-saving. It knows I'm gonna get done over. Alright. We're approaching the radioactive hills. Why are we not on there? Right, get me up on there. Oh my god, that thing is massive. Whoa. Alright. I have seen it in its full form now. I'm starting to sweat. My heart rate is definitely elevated, fam. So, in case you didn't realise, I have taken the mode off, the safe mode, and I might have to change that. That was scary. I didn't expect them to be massive, bro. That thing is massive, bro, man. Radioactive geezers. They're all bloody kaijus, for Christ's sake, man. You know what, yeah, bro? We just need to start radiating dwarves, because then they'll reach normal size. We are here. Everything seems to be working. Everything is all full. The fuel is full. Alright, package it. See, now's the annoying thing, right? I've emptied my inventory, and now I don't think I have the ability to... No, I can't make half the stuff that I need, because I've gotten rid of it now. But I guess we want to see if we can find... Is there sulfur around here? No, of course not. Nope. There's... Oh. 1,400. 1,400. Right, well, the annoying thing is, right, is I've got to go back because I don't have any of the resources on me because I had to remove them. What do I need? I need more steel. Let's have a look and see what we are going to have to need. So I'm going to need more steel beams. I'm going to need to get some Caterium wires and copper sheets. Those seem to be like the only things we need now in terms of building materials, all right? So it looks like we're just going to have to just go all the way back. I mean, do we even try and make an attempt to fight that thing? Nah, fam, I'd 100% die, bro. It's literally chilling next to radiation, bro. There is no way. So I think maybe I don't exactly make armor, but I am going to need like a hazmat suit or something, right? What is there? Is that you? Stinger seems... Oh, no, it's over there. Look at it! That is hideous. My god. Oh, wait, hang on. Do you think maybe I could actually make my way over here? Hang on, we could probably get ourselves another hard drive. No, never mind. Never mind. What am I doing? Bro, I might have to turn the freaking cat mode back on, bro. I literally just had a freaking... I don't think you know how strong of a phobia I have. Like, it's just getting worse and worse at this point, and this is just not helping. Bro, man, why does it... Why? Why insects? Why? In before why it was this was the reason why I was asked to play this game. You know, I'm starting to wonder that this potentially may be the reason why. It's because I have to deal with frickin' all the more reason to give me a frickin' gun. Honestly, nah, but we need more than a gun to take them out, bro. I need a rocket launcher. I need a sniper. I want to shoot them from a distance, bro. Oh man, I always get the feeling as well that they're like following me as well. Ugh. Oh my god, once I've seen it, bro, traumatized. I have a headache now. Right, well, we gotta get back over there. Oh, I really want a better mode of transport, fam. Do we have to go? That's the closest. Well, it's either get the oil from there, or get the oil from frickin' Tartarus. Like, bro, I don't even know what freaking biome to call the biome I was in 2 episodes ago, fam. I don't even know if the Enchanted Forest is named that, but that's what I've called it like that. So now I don't even know what to name the land after that, because it's just no. And here I was thinking going over the forest would have been better. Turns out no. But if they see me above and they jump down, is that also going to be a problem? Instead of taking the zip line, we're going to take our car and we're going to go through the forest. We're going to go through the jungle. I went over the jungle, seen horrors. I mean, we've gone through the jungle and also seen horrors. So it's going to be horrors either way. In the car, I am invincible. Let us... Oh, God, man. But I struggle to drive, though. We're going to go through it. I want to see if there's a way I could potentially maybe create a pathway. No, if I wanted to, I could make a pathway as I do it and then just load it. Do you remember, like, literally, like, before I went on exploration and I was literally out here, you know, just making just a bare basic machines, you know, getting iron. So excited to try and utilize iron, you know, and I was like, oh, yeah, man, getting copper, making wires and stuff. Yeah, I would like to make so many. And now here I am. Bro, it's actually amazing how far I've come, but it also just shows how drastically the game has changed based on knowledge. Sometimes being ignorant and not knowing much can potentially be better in certain circumstances, because knowing that, sometimes just knowing things just puts you off, man. Like, it really is something. And this thing still will not die. Did I even get that? There's a hard drive up there. I don't even know if I got that. I don't even know where I'm going right now. I think I decided to send it through here, didn't I? God, the terrain is doing my head in here. Oh, look, I think we might be able to see more stingers. Any stingers? Oh, look at these small critters. Okay, now, bro, they are tiny compared to their radioactive cousins. Jesus Christ. Do they follow me, though? I don't know if they're the type of creatures that would literally hunt me down across the entire whole continent. You know what, sometimes I gotta wonder, you know what, the desert is not too bad. Like, I mean, I haven't really seen what much to offer this desert has at night, but during the daytime, it's actually not that bad. Would there be a possibility of maybe making 2 factories? Like, if I just made another hub here, is that not an option? Or would that be a consideration? Like, if I make just a separate factory here, and just see what I can make in this facility, in this area. I think I've already explored this one, haven't I? Yeah. Let me actually see what I'm dealing with in this desert, cuz. Alright, so there's like copper there. Okay, there's some limestone here. There's just a load of hatches. Yeah, there's just a lot of hatches everywhere. Hang on, bro, I forget that I have a map. There was a coal thing, and I even still have it marked all that time ago. That's all the way over there. Where is... Our oil is, like, here. On these islands here. This is where our oil is. I don't know. Obviously, there's no, like, the resources aren't, like, together. Like, in the plains, they're not that far away from each other. But here, like, I gotta travel so far. And, get in the dam. Right. Get out. Why does it still sound like I'm underwater? It sounds like I'm underwater. There we go. I fixed it. Freaking audio bug there. The game thought I was still in the water. I didn't get any Caterium wiring. Are you serious right now? God, man, this is so, like, frustrating trying to do. Like, I'm trying to make things. We're just gonna go and explore, fam. This is what I have to do. I just need to see if I can somehow make a pathway that takes me back. Or I guess I just follow the path that I took before. You know, just go along the coast. See, this area, I feel like this is probably how we do it. Because look, the Caterium is right there. So actually, we're not actually that far away. So I feel like we take out all that forest there. There would be our pathway. All this is completely filled. Right, 500. Is that going to be enough? We just got to see if our tractor can make it here. With the fuel. Just here, like if I just spend time to remove all this foliage around here, and literally just plumb it straight. Okay. There's a sphere there with the hatchers and stuff. Where am I going? This isn't the way I've came. Bruv, how am I lost already? I've taken a wrong turn. Oh man, this jungle, man. It has to go. It has to go. Where did I go? I must have made a turn somewhere, right? Oh god, it's getting dark as well. Where did I come from? Where did I come from? I don't even know where I'm going anymore. Oh god, I'm tipping over. Wait, how have I made it back here now? Wait, what the hell happened? Why have I ended up back here? Oh, this is a bloody nightmare, man. Why am I struggling with this? What is happening right now? Straight line. Somehow I still mess it up somehow. Did I come this way? No, because I didn't pass. There's a sphere there. There's a sphere here. There's a golden slug here. I would have picked these up. All right. Well, the oil's literally over there. Maybe I did go that way. Oh no, I went around. I stuck to the coast. Okay, I think I see. I think I see the pathway that I took. Alright, okay. Die. Alright, we're back here. Now we can finally start to do something, bro. 50 minutes into recording, and only now have we started to build something. How many of these am I making then? Like, power isn't a problem, but it's just so I can have the oil, so the oil can be consumed. And you know what? I might end up just splitting. Alright. Okay, it's burning fuel, like, constantly. Clipping may occur. Bro, just clip onto this thing, bro. Bang. Okay. So all of this is all being fed. This is not efficient, 100%. See, this one's just... What happens if I flush it? Oh. I literally just flushed it out. Oh, it's a good thing, you know, pollution and that isn't a thing here. I've just emptied, like... 400 meter cubed amounts of oil just on the beach. Yeah, go on then. Why not? Fuel power generator. We may as well, right? That one. Straight into there it goes. Boom. Alright, there we go. We now have more power. That should be enough now. So now that power isn't a problem, we can probably advance ourselves here. So, I have fuel here. Guess we want to make a packager now. So we want to package this. Alright. Bang! Okay, so I guess what? Packaged fuel. There's no power. Hang on. Wire is too long. And I don't have concrete or rods. Ugh. I'm really... This is a struggle here. Alright, so this is filling up with fuel. I guess if I just stick packaging in there. Okay, it's making packaged fuel. Would be to consider... Right, we might have to bring this just a tad bit forward. So it's got to come round back. Alright, so you know what's actually interesting, right? We got a now Logistics Mark 3 5. Okay, into here. Alright, so we have packaged fuel, which we're actually going to need some. So I may as well grab these. Grab these. 99. Hang on, did I not stick 100 in there? Have I been robbed here? Okay, well, you know what? Just make more fuel. Sure, why not? As for the rest of this, we actually need... We also need some of the residue to make the smokeless powder, which we're also going to need. So we might actually have to just flush it, dismantle it, dismantle this. Make an industrial one. Sure, why not? Where is it? There it is. Bang. Right, so this is the residue, which also needs to be packaged. God, this is difficult trying to build with a selection of materials. Okay, now that's now moving. Okay, so what I really should do, unfortunately, I can't make a splitter. I need iron plates. You know what? Just out of curiosity, do I have any of that stuff in here? Oh my god, bro. I have iron plates. I ain't got any room. Okay, that one should now split. So we'll have fuel for the truck, and obviously it'll take fuel back for whatever reason. No, we want it to load. Is that going in the right stuff, by the way? Because that comes out. So that stuff goes in. Why is it not filling? Oh, yeah. It would help if it actually had power. Right, so there's fuel in there for the truck, and it's depositing stuff in there. So I have stuff being made in there so it can be transported back. Now we've just got to think about what do we want to transfer back. So we've got fuel being transported back. We're going to need to make something that... is there reinforced plating in here by any chance? I'm literally just trying to, like, craft something that will then be able to help me. If I got reinforced... Oh, I do have reinforced plating in here. To be able to construct... And essentially, we want to make empty canisters, which is going to take plastic, which obviously... It's got rubber. It's filled up with rubber, which is annoying. And I don't have the inventory slot to clean it. Yeah, I need to concrete, so I need to bring these out and then lift them up, down, and around. Okay, I need concrete, but unfortunately my inventory is full. Fill it out of the way for now. But I'm just going to store the stuff that I would need. Right, there's something. Right. We now have to go back. We want to head back anyway, because now that we've pretty much set up the truck station, I guess if I really wanted to, I can change it to oil. We now need to drive back, but I am kind of curious to see a certain upgrade, which I want to have a look into before we do the whole laying out the pathway. We just got to drive back, got to try and memorize the path and hope we don't get lost again. Alright, so we've made it back here, so what I want to do... Tier 5, Logistics Mark 4. This is what I want. What, a truck? Any fuel type. We want this one, Logistics Mark 4, because then I can make a truck, and I feel like the truck will be better than the tractor. Hang on, we might be able to do this upgrade. Okay, I have rubber. Yo, fam. Highlight that objective for me, cuz, because I want to... Let's do. We can also complete Tier 5 as well, so then at least I would have something achieved here today. So I need more cubes and more concreted beams. Over here, man's got cubes. I need a lot of cubes. Luckily, all of this over here is all on standby because literally everything is all full and made. So I feel like I might have to redesign this whole iron segment again, because even though we are going to need smart plating, I feel like I can do it a little bit more efficiently. And obviously we got the higher tier level like miners and logistics and all that, so definitely might be able to make it better for what we need in the future. Need to get more beams. Right, give me more. Just more beams. Oh man, we doing this. Right, here we go. Right, hopefully we should have enough. Right, more cubes. More cubes. Right, here we go. Logistics Mark 4. Send it. Yay! We can now build more stuff.
Milestone reached. The transportation of resources can reach new heights of efficiency.
Yeah.
With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort.
Yes.
Handling a large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you.
Oh, I don't know. Driving vehicles in this gaff is the hardest thing possible.
Concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal use were not measured.
Alright. So how much for a truck then? I can let you do that, I just need motors. Do I have motors in here by any chance? No. No. Right, we're going to grab ourselves some motors and then we can build ourselves a freaking 12-wheeler. Give me more motors. Alright. Really? You mean to tell me I couldn't grab onto that? Get it! There we go. Alright, so it's becoming nighttime again, but as the sun sets, let's go ahead and build this thing. Yeah, man has truck. It's got no fuel. It's got a lot of storage. I can obviously craft with it. Goody goody. So we've got to send that thing to pick up the oil and all that stuff. So, sulfur. Okay, I just need to get the compacted coal. I'm gonna just go over, grab the compacted coal, and then we'll be able to make turbo fuel, which I'd assume probably is better than fuel, potentially. And then we can slowly start to be more efficient with the fact that we will be able to successfully transport oil back and forth. And this has run out of fuel too. God damn it. Well, you know what, fam? Kind of curious. Put fuel in this. How long does this fuel last? God damn. Right, I now have compacted coal. Quite a few of these. So now I've got the coal. I have everything. Let us go back. And then we can upgrade turbo fuel. And boom. I have at least been able to do something this episode. After seeing horrors and complete overwhelming of the missions that I now have at hand. And the fact I've got to try and piece so many pieces together with what I've got. And hopes that I can do this somewhat efficiently. But there's only one way to find out. Alright, now sulfur. Research. I'm researching turbo fuel.
Turbo fuel unlocked. This upgrade to regular fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies.
Rocket fuel? Ionized fuel? What am I using rocket fuel for? Am I building rockets? Alright. Interesting. Well, I can now make turbo fuel. Whatever turbo fuel's made out of. Turbo fuel is fuel and compacted coal. Right. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Well, okay. We got a few things. You know what, fam? You know what? Since we've got one hard drive, we may as well just send that. Scan that, and we'll see what that will be in the next episode, because I'm going to go and end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until we've graced with a chance to meet again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And until the next time, where I've got a load of errands to do. I've got to try and make the iron thing a bit efficient. I'm obviously going to need to deforestate that forest area. We've got to get a truck route through, and I need to be able to make fuel, powder, and I need to start considering creating the components for phase 3. So there's still a whole lot of other stuff, and you know, there will always be a challenge and some other tangent that's going to send us west at some point, but we will see what the future will entail. So until then.